go. All right. Welcome back, folks. I need to put Alex here in a corner while I go set the social media thing up. Actually, I take it back. I moved it over here.
No, I don't. No.
Movie with guest.
No.
Add tweet.
No. Okay.
Next. Next up is Mario Bava's Planet of the Vampires. Time to get weird. Let's see here. Hashtag vampire. Hashtag horror movies. Hashtag mutant fam. Hashtag last drive-in. No. Not too much, that might too much. Alright, what was the question here? Oh yeah, do I do interviews? No. This is not a pod. This is not a podcast. This is a commentary for the movie that we're about to watch. Stream died for a bit. Well, yeah, I was restarting the stream with the new title. And yes, I did read what happened to your charger. Let's hear. Next up is Mario Bava's Planet of the Vampires. Time to get weird. Twitch.tv/skinslip. Okay. Hashtag small streamer.
No, we set that. Okay. I realized because I'm downloading the next bit, and I realized that it's like an autoplay for some reason. Like when it finishes downloading, I was just like, and I realized that we set the file player so it can play multiple instances at
so
once.
It should just pop up a new thing, yeah.
Yes.
You're like, what's that noise playing in the background? Because if you've got full screen, it will pop up behind you, and you'll be like, what? What's going on here? Yeah. All right. Let's see here. It's annoying since none of my other chargers are compatible. I hate that. I have that problem with my cell phone charger. It's the only one that uses the new USB-C. I mean, eventually.
I love that plug so much.
I love the plug, but it's the only thing in the house that uses the plug.
the only thing that uses it.
So at some point, I'll love it even more when everything uses it, and then
everyone uses it. Yeah, right.
Exactly. It's just a matter of time. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, no, it's such a good universal plug. I have a Switch, so I have. That's the one thing that uses C right now, and I'm like, oh, this plug is amazing.
All right, tweet. All right, sent the tweet. All right.
I know. I just realized if people like start following us for like my weird beard fetishes, like they're gonna be really sad, and like I'm gonna shave this whole thing off pretty soon.
Oh yeah. Particular reason?
Because it's getting too big. I don't shave it because I find shaving to be more inconvenient than just washing it.
This is why I'm getting electrolysis this way, so I can just. It doesn't come back for 6 months at a time.
See, I don't mind having the beard and I don't mind it growing, but it's like when it comes to like having to physically shave it, I'm just like, oh, that's annoying.
It's obviously a little wrong for my aesthetic, the beard thing.
Yeah, no, I know.
What the fuck? I don't know what that means, Randon. Do you goon?
Goon? I have no idea.
I don't know.
Goon's a comic. Goon's a villain. Goon's
Eric
a current.
Powell's The Goon is a really great comic. Yeah. I agree.
There's a zombie goon inside Minecraft that we're playing. Yes. That thing sucks.
Anyway,
that guy.
Talk to the fans. I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
I can't see the fans' questions, so I don't know how I'm gonna talk at them. I'll talk at them, but I can't see their responses because last time I tried to have Twitch up at the same time, it just gave me more problems because my computer sucks right now. Goon's a great comic. A friend of mine loves it. I've never got a chance to read it myself. Indie press thing that does by Image, I think. I'll just pimp random comics to the shelf. Let's see. People. If no one's looked into Astro City by Kurt Busiek, one of my favorite superhero comics of all time. Basically, it's a really great slice of life at the city of Astro City. So, like, each micro series is focusing on a very specific aspect of the city, be it a hero, a villain, the city itself, or just the random populace. Great. Let's see. If you like scientific adventures of awesome, Atomic Robo. Atomic Robo is amazing. It's in a world where Tesla made an atomic intelligence robot, and he's still around today doing science adventures. This is Ring of Fire, where giant kaijus appear. Kaiju. Yeah. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Let's see, Manga Space. Manga Space is gonna be less interesting, just because most of my opinions are probably already thing. Let's see, saw this as a anime first. Loved the anime. They started to do the physical release, Dimension W. Basically, these weird energy coils that they made, like infinite energy thing. They've made, and it can basically like corrupt reality if they go hang wire. That's a great anime and a great manga.
Gets banned.
I haven't been able to actually read the chat because I can't bring chat up, so I just started talking about comics at people. Anyway, grabbing things off my shelf.
I bitch banned some people because I figured out what they're talking about. Apparently it's a sex act. Oh, okay.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no.
The internet's always evolving. There's plenty of sex acts. I don't know what the fuck. I'm like, what is that? What is a double torso lariat,
like,
dick lariat?
They're just gonna do like specifics. Like, have you done C yet? C is amazing.
Man, have you ever had a dick lariat? I mean,
dick lariat. Jeez. I'm gonna go grab my food since you're back.
Yeah, go for it. Dick lariat. I don't know where that came from. Some shit I came up with. Anyway, how's it going, guys? I don't appreciate the sexual talk in the chat. I'm trying to make this place an inclusive space, and that includes not making people feel uncomfortable. And so, don't make people feel uncomfortable, or I'm just going to ban you. I'm pretty zero tolerance about these things. And if you like to get unbanned, you got to donate. That's how it works. Because you can't send a message to me in any other way, I believe. Okay. So if you want to be rude to me, you got to pay me. That's just the way it is. Alright, I gotta check my email real quick. 9 messages. Oh yeah, everyone's fucking following me. Thanks all for the follows, guys. Mr. Attack Pro, Mikey from GTA, Arcan Benner, Slaney, Alf, Feminist Support Party, Beater. I'm not gonna say your whole name because it's really offensive. But what we're called beater, as in like someone who beats. Is the Yeti experiment still of interest? No. No, it is not. Robo Bader Ginsburg. Alright, looks like we're all caught up on messages. How's everyone doing? It's not the music that's playing in my headphones. It's just the music of my soul. The music of the trees, it speaks to me. The loneliness, the devastation. Alright. Movies with guest. Bring Senor Alex back.
So I noticed my
What? You cut out? You're muted. I think you hit your mute. I don't know. You're muted still. Can't hear you. Hello? Oh, you have to change the input on now, because I think it switched to the other thing. Your webcam. I sounded like you were like in a trash can for a minute there. So I think you have to change off the input and then change back to the input on your settings. Well, now you sound. Yep, that's the sound I heard. You sound like you're in a trash bag. And now I can't hear you on this at all. Restart your Discord. Just exit Discord and come back. It's always something, guys. It's always something.
Boop, boop.
Oh, I can hear you.
Boop. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you need to turn your camera on again.
Yeah. There we go.
Alright, so note to self, when you poop it off, you have to leave Discord for whatever reason. And your other mic sounds like you're literally in a trash can. It sounds like you're inside a trash can.
Yeah, it's the cam mic,
I
so...
know. It sounds so bad. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Well, I didn't buy it for its microphone properties. The fact that it even has a microphone is stupid.
It's just a bonus. It's if you need
bonus.
it. I'm like, if you... I mean, I could survive with that.
Okay, if you
absolutely
really needed to need it,
if that was all you had, I could survive with that. It would just annoy me the entire time, and I'd probably mock you the entire time.
Yeah, right. Okay. Files, Planet Vampires. I didn't test it. You run. That's a very interesting costume design I'm seeing. Seems to run. Okay. Random click through the video. Seems everything's to be hunky dory. Now that it's on a solid state, it might run better now.
Fingers crossed.
With errors.
Everybody, fingers crossed. He doesn't blow it up.
Well, if this is basically really, I need to spend like a couple $100 on a new drive and do basically just I need a new drive.
Yep.
So that's all it means, and it's just a stopgap for the short term. Because I'm gonna basically invest in a good old beefy boy in the future, mainly because my computer's out of date and things I want to play on PC are coming out soon.
Yeah, you're probably gonna spend about $1,400 for something.
I had earmarked about 2 overall, so
wow,
yeah,
that's plenty to get a perfectly good rig right now.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I know. Problem is, I'm not this boy, so I don't know what I'm looking for at all.
Oh well, I can get you. I can just send you. You give me the budget, which you have exactly what you want to do with it. I can give you a PC parts picker. You just buy it and you can build it. You know how to do it.
Sure. I know. I'm smart enough to do that.
They make it. It's exponentially easier from the last time we did it.
Oh, that's good.
It's so easy. Put it this way: my girlfriend had zero experience. My girlfriend at the time had zero experience. She built her computer with very little help from me. She just asked for clarifications from me, and she had already guessed it. She just wanted to make sure. Wanted to make sure she didn't break it. And I was like, oh yeah. Oh, and you do this. Oh, okay. And you do this. Oh, okay. And that was it. Like 99% she did by herself, and she was illiterate in the process when she started. You can do it just fine. You'll be all right. If you're illiterate, anybody who's illiterate in the process of building a computer can do it just fine with a YouTube and some determination to figure it out.
Oh yeah, no,
it's really simple.
The internet nowadays is super easy to find basically helpful tutorials and things.
And the actual process of building is made simpler because pretty much there's plugs that are shaped only for each other. They only go in one way almost the entire way. Things only go in one direction almost the entire way. It's pretty hard to fuck it up.
Assembling it isn't my problem. My assembling is making sure I'm getting pieces that are compatible with each other.
Yeah, that's what PC Part Maker fixes for you. If you want to do it yourself, you can just use PC Part Maker.
Yeah. So, I love Hungry Mans are awesome. But the thing is, like, on their own, they're like, you like re-sauce everything. You put like actual sauce and like onto a chicken piece. You put an actual thing into the potatoes. They're like, yeah, top.
I have a
I put some.
giant jar of tapatio sauce for the very reason
I
of
put
making my very
so
bland
so for the
microwave
food
food taste
porn
better.
people. So yeah. So
Food
Frank's Red
porn?
Hot.
This is
Frank's
shitty
Red
food
Hot
porn right here.
is very shitty food porn. Frank's Red Hot on the chicken patties. Ranch and some butter and potatoes and some more butter into the actual corn. But my roommates have this like Spanish pollo like powder. It's like chicken powder.
That would be what pollo means, yes.
Yeah.
It's
I
chicken
don't know the
seasoning.
brand name. It's like a chicken powder. It's like
Chicken
made from
seasoning.
concentrated. It's like made from concentrated chicken. So it's like made of chicken,
Are you
not
sure?
for
Is it
chicken.
not for? Are you sure?
Yeah, it has like concentrated chicken on the ingredients list.
Whoa, that's weird. You gotta take a
Yeah,
photo of that for me at some point. That's labeled. I
yeah,
gotta see this.
yeah. It's just like, and it's like
Chicken
chicken.
powder.
It's like
That's
chicken
cool.
stock in like a spread. It's like chicken pot and chicken stock in like a shaker.
Interesting. Oh, that's cool. All right, so you queued up?
Yeah.
All right. So the way this works, guys, is I can't do a 3, 2, 1 countdown because there's a weird delay between when I switch the scene and when the timer starts. So I'm just gonna say go. So everyone's ready. Here we go. All right.
Ready.
Switching. Go.
1,
Woo!
2, 3,
5,
4,
6,
6.
7.
I'm 1 second behind you.
Okay, I'll pause. All right. 9, 10, 11,
11,
12,
12,
13. Yeah, we're closer
13.
now.
Okay.
All right. I've never seen this movie. I don't know what to expect. I don't know anything about it other than it's a main inspiration for
Planet
that
of the
movie.
Vampires.
It's also called Planet of the Vampires. It's directed by one of the most legendary Italian directors of all time, Mario Bava.
Oh,
so.
you didn't state that. Did you state that this is an all Italian fest?
Oh yeah, this is an all Italian marathon we were doing. Correct.
So everything is Italian. We're eating some tasty spaghetti, as the folder was called.
Movie marathons with Alex. There we go. Fulvio.
One whole movie in. By the time we get to the like, oh yeah, it's an Italian fest.
I forgot about that. It's not really important that it's an Italian fest. I just have a lot of Italian and Japanese films in my collection, so it's inevitable that we just do an all Italian fest. And I couldn't decide what genre to pick from. Cause I've got enough movies in every genre to like fill out a marathon. I'm like, yeah, let's do a little bit of each. You know. The answer is I have to be very careful with my Polizzi films because some of them are quite dull. Look at those outfits, dude.
It's great. It's like X-Men stole something from this movie.
You did 100%. The X-Men, the Grant Morrison, Whedon, Joss Whedon X-Men suits that era were inspired by these suits. 100%. And then those suits inspired. I should say the movie suits were inspired by these, and those suits were inspired. Those costumes in the cartoon and the comic were inspired by the movie suits, basically. So it's kind of like a. And the movie, and when they did the comic books, they went with the yellow, and it was just like, but that's like back to the inspiration of the movie. So I don't know if they were actually referencing the comic was actually referencing this, or if it was just by coincidence they went with yellow, while referencing something that references this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
God, look at those collars. Those would be so uncomfortable.
And they're all, it's fucking vinyl too, so everyone's sweating like a pig. They're basically swimming right there. Leather and vinyl, dude. Subtitles? No subtitles. Alright.
What the fuck?
It's 1960 something, don't forget. 1965 is a classic 50s sci-fi movie made by Italians 10 years later. Okay? This is 100% because movies like The Silent Earth, you know, those kind of like sci-fi space-faring movies happened in the 50s. They made these in the 60s in response. So it's gonna be cheesy.
You know, I have to admit, I love the cinematography so far has been pretty good.
The sets and the costumes are all really good. I mean,
yeah.
like, Everything's great. I mean, the costumes are silly, but they're well
Yeah,
made.
they're good.
Yeah,
Like you said they're silly, but
but they're well made. You know what I mean? Like they're silly because they're giant high collars that are uncomfortable and impractical, but like
yeah,
they look good, which is obviously the
you
point. Like,
can't say this isn't future.
yeah. But yeah, this is a 1950s sci-fi, so it's gonna be very antiquated in many ways. Oh, meanwhile, I'm gonna just have some deep dish pizza chips.
Oh, the high collar makes so much sense. It perfectly seals their head in with that little cap they just put
Oh.
on.
Honestly, all that means is like when they put the helmet on, the actor has all that rubber shit get folded up in his ear on awkward,
Oh yeah, it's not very good like actual
and then they
ergonomic
call cut and
design.
he pulls that shit off because it probably is very uncomfortable.
Yeah, right.
Also,
I
not
bet
gonna.
I bet you like everyone that isn't in frame just has that zipper like all the way fucking down.
Uh huh. Those that has to be constricting and hurting your head too. You know how everyone turns with their shoulders.
Yeah, because the second you turn your head, you just put your face into the collar. Oh boy. When was this movie?
1965, based on 50s
50?
sci-fi.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
Because it always leads to them somehow. The insignia on their chest looks
Oh
like
yeah,
little lightning bolts.
yeah. Space vampire Nazis.
Yeah.
Like it always comes back to the Nazis. Like I know, right? Always.
Well, the biggest problem is they corrupted so many basic things.
Yeah.
Like even the unfortunate thing is
They
the
had great fashion
swastika was
sense,
an
you
old.
know.
They did have great fashion
Like,
sense.
God damn it. Why you guys
Like the
have to be shitty?
swastika is a perversion of a Buddhist
Yeah.
symbol.
Yeah.
So now that symbol is now forever tainted by
That
that.
symbol was used in many
Yeah.
cultures and many religions. I think Native Americans
Yeah.
had it too. But yeah, it's been perverted completely.
Yeah.
Called a
And it's
manji in
just like,
Japan. You know.
yeah. And some of those cultures just still use it today because of the nature of, it is
Right.
part of their like actual religion.
Yeah. And the reason why they did that is to link their cause to these ancient religions
Yeah.
and. So.
I don't know. Unfortunately, Mr. Hitler was super into those kinds of things.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Hitler was a total nerd. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, right? Gives us nerds a bad name.
It really does.
Look at see the cap. She's wearing the little cap. Look at that thing. It only comes up to like just below their ears. So now the high collar plus that makes this weird full seal around their head.
I get it.
Well, it just speaks that someone
Well,
was
it is
actually
just an SS with a
thinking
cross
during.
through it, a line through the SS symbol,
Yeah,
and then turn sideways.
yeah. The thing is, they only are using that because the commander has 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a rank insignia. It's like the normal pip that
Yeah.
we use.
I get it. Yeah, see?
He's like, he has 3. He's probably the commander. So I discovered this talking about weird symbology on things. I actually discovered quite recently that in Star Trek, the original series,
Yeah.
each ship has its own insignia pattern.
Oh.
The insignia that we know as Star Trek, that little
It's like the Enterprise.
like is just the Enterprise, because other
Oh.
ships have completely different insignia patterns.
That would be really confusing.
Oh yeah, it's basically, this is the ship I'm on, so it's like a ship logo almost.
That'd be really annoying. Like, okay, so I'm an admiral on my cap. What does that mean for you? You may not be an admiral for you.
Yeah. I just thought I was watching old original series, and I saw that a different captain had a completely different logo. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I tracked it down, and I found this like a giant list of the different insignias from that original series.
Oh.
I don't think there's a canonical reason why the Federation went to just the Enterprise logo. It's a symbol that represents the warp field, which is actually kind of interesting.
Hmm.
That was a pretty good special effect, the touchdown. So far, I've been very impressed with this movie's special effects budget.
Way, way cool looking. That's
It's
obviously
very
miniature.
cool.
Very good miniature,
Mm-hmm.
cheesy, but like very appropriate
The
sets.
I wonder how specially made these sets are. Did they make this from the ground up just for this movie? Did they cannibalize a different set?
Probably a little bit of both. They probably
Because could
cannibalized
we
parts from
find?
another set, and then they also made a bunch of new stuff too. A lot of
Yeah,
them did that.
could we find these, kind of like the Starship Troopers helmet? Can we find an armor? Can we find that, these outfits strewn across different Italian sci-fi movies?
I think the outfits are pretty unique. I think that's the one thing that's really pretty unique for this one. I've never seen the outfits
Yeah.
anywhere else. I've seen references to the outfits.
Yeah.
But I've never seen the same outfits. I'm sure there might be something obscure somewhere, maybe a TV production. Someone might know. If you're in the chat, if you're in the comments and you know, please let us know. It'd be interesting. Oh shit!
What?
Oh shit!
Why are they attacking? What's going on?
Space madness.
Space madness. I thought.
What the fuck? Apparently everyone wakes up with space madness. I wasn't wrong. I was making a joke, but apparently it is space madness. The movie is infinitely more entertaining than the last one at 10 minutes in.
Oh yeah, right.
Not that the movie wasn't bad. It's actually a decent little flick, but this is immensely better. By a factor of 10. It's already gotten 1 star more than the previous movie. Everything starts with 3 stars. It's 4 stars right now. I'm enjoying this so much.
Lock everyone in. Oh no, totally isn't.
The Civilian Connection starts at a 3 star. That first scene ranks up to a 4 star, and then abruptly drops to a 2 star for an hour. There's a few moments of 3 stardom in there, and then at the end it's 4 stars again. You're like, God, what a weird movie.
That's actually a pretty good system, starting in neutral.
Yeah, 3 stars. Everything is given a fair chance, Nothing has to be good. But you can't bore me. That's all. Doesn't have to be well crafted. Just don't be boring. You can be good. You can be bad. You can be weird. But you can't be boring. It's the only cardinal rule of filmmaking. Every other rule of filmmaking, even the ones I cite, don't really matter as long as you're not boring.
Oh my god. I just realized the costumes are even better. So they have the vinyl on the arms and shoulders, but all the joints are fabric.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that.
See?
Yeah,
So they can actually move normally.
yeah, yeah, but not the neck for
Oh my
whatever reason.
god. But not the neck. But yeah, let's
Whoa,
see
that
all the
guy! Look at that.
joints.
That guy's got some fucking. He's body acting hard, like. He's like a fucking wrestler, dude. Looks like a penis, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Curved penis.
That was definitely a dick. That ship has a dick that's coming out.
Well, the thing is, I don't know how far, if at any, I can go with you with these things. So I'm like, I try not to be the first one to say anything.
Oh yeah, you can be as explicit as you want.
Uh,
They can't,
yeah,
because we won't be so explicit that it's like gross. I know us.
yeah. We'll only go so far.
Exactly.
God, I love the designs. The design, like all the walls are probably airlock walls. They're like a
Look at
good
the
foot
vagina hole
thick.
that just basically opens up. Maybe that's the tip of the penis. Is that
I
like
think
is
that's
that a
the tip of
meatus?
the penis.
They're all gonna come out
It's
of the
the
meatus
tip
now.
of the penis.
That's the meatus, the opening right there. Medius. Yeah, it's like wool. Man, those costumes gotta be fucking hot. No, it's like thermal.
Oh, probably.
It's like thermal underwear material, actually.
Yeah,
looks
but
like.
the thing is, it's made so like all the joints are movable. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just like
But not the
props.
neck for
Dude,
some reason. Once again.
Yeah. What's the damn? It's the concession.
Why aren't you
for
wearing
the
a helmet? You have helmets. They were sitting next to you.
Yeah, I know.
What if
Well, he
there was
has
no
the little.
oxygen?
He has the cap. The cap gives special properties to the outfit.
Apparently. See, look.
Oh,
There
they
you
have
go.
helmets.
Dude, that dude, those man, those look cool actually. Shit.
And yeah, just fabric and with a little
It's
ring.
funny, that fabric didn't even need the high collars or the helmet. It looks fine without either of those things.
Yeah. So that also explains why the high collar still works, because that high collar yet again perfectly shapes that damn helmet.
Yeah. It's like they clearly meant it to go in the gap, right?
Yeah.
But I bet you it doesn't look right, and so they decide to put the coif on there instead. You know?
Yeah.
So it looks like the wedge is perfect to fit in that gap, but I bet you didn't sit right, and it kept like looking weird when they moved. That's my thought. See, now they can move their heads, also. So I bet you they're not wearing the collars when they had the helmets on. For acting purposes. Oh man, are they gonna have helmets the whole time so they don't have to wear the ugly collars the whole time? That'd be smart. And they're like, that's why they had the helmets, and they put the coif on. They can take the ugly collars out to make their neck sweat weird.
Yeah, probably.
That's a split diopter shot. No, it's not. I take it back. Fooled me. It's a nice miniature work though.
No, I have to give yet again. I'm just singing the praises of the prop designer, because a lot of the prop design, that costume design is just so superb.
The props, the miniatures, everything's really high quality. I mean, it's all cheesy, but it's about what
It's
you
within
think
tolerance.
it's within the imaginative limits of the time. That's the thing. It's like imaginations weren't as expanded then as they are now. Because every imagination starts with this as a foundation. This had to be, they had based on something else as a foundation to make this. So that's why it seems antiquated. So it's very retro. I like retro sci-fi. Penis hole closing.
I love the fact that even with all their advanced technology, they still need a lifter arm for the ramp, though.
Nobody had thought about anything else at the time. That's why I say there's imaginative limits of the time. No one thought about anti-grav lifts or doors that open on themselves, whoosh, you know. Wasn't there yet. Star Trek didn't explain a damn thing. It's like our doors just open, you know?
Yeah.
What? I don't think that's true. I think they just made that shit up.
Yeah, I have no idea. They just said a certain number. I don't know what the exact like
I think
G limit on a person's
like
body before they just it starts breaking. You know what I
I thought
mean?
like the fucking space shuttle went like 60 something G's, something like that. G is a G force, certain amount of pressure
Yeah,
on
I
it,
have no idea. I'd have
but
to
I don't
look it
know.
up.
I don't know if but I don't think
There is a
25 G's.
finite number our body can
Of
handle,
course, you
though.
turn into a puddle with too much pressure. Obviously,
Yeah.
your internal organs probably squish. We overcome a lot of that with a pressurized suit. Pressurized suit makes its own oxygen, so own atmosphere. I mean,
Well, at a certain point,
so the suit would take the
it's
pressure
like,
first. Is my point.
oh my God, we've gone back to the thing. What the Oh, I was like, what is going on? So this goes back to Latitude Zero, I think. We're talking about like pressure and stuff yet again. Um,
Science.
I know, right? Well, the thing is, at a certain G, you basically you can't, your body can't it can't breathe
You
because
can't
your
push blood to
muscles
your
aren't
brain.
strong enough to,
Yeah.
like, you can't actually breathe.
Yeah, I think that's pretty low. I think there's like 6 G's or something. Your brain has problem pushing blood to your brain,
Yeah,
your body. I mean,
usually because all the blood just rushes down
to
at
the
that
wherever
point.
or the side or wherever
Yeah,
is being
wherever
forced to.
direction that isn't,
Yeah.
like, if you're upside down,
What?
solved it. We need to just put the people upside down when we launch them up. All the blood's in the brain now.
Ah, smart. Smart. I don't think it works that way. But it's not in the heart or lungs or the rest of the body, so you're screwed either way, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, look. That was a nice split shot with the miniature work in the background.
Uh-huh. I watched a little documentary on Back to the Future that explained all the amazing split shot and like camera work that they did, and they actually had to shoot like everything twice with this really ridiculous like computer-enabled rig.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Just so,
quaint.
yeah.
Do you have the Criterion Godzilla?
Yeah, the old DVD of it.
Oh, listen to the David Collette commentary. I think it's the English movie, the English version of the movie. He talks.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's the Japanese version. He talks about the special effects, and they had like sometimes 7 or 8 planes of effects, of shots. So they would shoot the people, then they would shoot the fucking mountains, then they would shoot the puppet, and then they would shoot the sky, and then they would
Crazy.
shoot clouds or some other effect that goes in front of it, and it's one take for every single one of those. And you fuck up, you have to start all the way over at the beginning again.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, when it's done with precision, that's pretty goddamn insane for people doing it the first time. You know, so like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm glad. That's great. They had computers. These people didn't have that joy. They had to literally just do their hardest. And that's like, that blows my mind. Even though like, oh, it's pretty crazy. There's all this stuff with the computer, but then like you really look back at some of these old movies, and you're like, they fucking did that by hand. They had to. So like, I love old silent films because like, especially the slapstick comedies, because those guys are the old school stuntmen doing things for real. There were no safety harnesses. There was no foam anything. It was just people doing things. There's a part where Buster Keaton's chilling on the front of a goddamn real train and really taking these giant pieces of wood and knocking it out of the way before the train derails for real. And he's doing this in one take, and he only has one take, or they all fucking die. I mean, that's
Crazy.
mind-boggling when you think about that shit, you know? And I got fucking blue screens and, you know, it's a try. No one's in danger of their fucking life anymore, thankfully, but there's also a lost art in the physical comedy.
Oh yeah.
How do you know? How do you know it's planned? Yeah, by whom, by what? You can't say it's planned if you don't fucking know who it's by or what's causing it. It could literally
Yeah, it was a
just be an
plan.
effect.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yes, it's like you're using planned as a very broad term
I know, right?
because someone can plan for people to be affected by.
Like, it's a red insignia.
Yeah, the different they had the yellow and the other crew had the
Oh,
red.
yeah, you're right.
I'm assuming it's to designate ships at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But my question now is, did they do that after the fact, and so they couldn't redo the outfits with the new trim? Because I imagine that they would just retrim the outfit in a
Oh,
new
good question.
color.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Because the main cast is yellow and yellow, so they have a yellow insignia and yellow trim. The other cast has a red insignia and yellow trim, and I go,
I'm willing to bet they had different logos, and then people still couldn't tell them apart. And so they're like, make them red logos instead.
yeah.
But who
Because
knows?
they do an okay job establishing that it's a different crew.
Maybe they could only make the suits in a certain color because the materials were limited back then. It's not like it's now where there's like thousands and thousands of materials or metamaterials or alloys, all shit that doesn't exist back then. All those are resin composites, you know.
You see the frame shaking and the different images shaking in the frame.
Yep. Like, there's a whole section of production where someone's job is literally to know different materials and what would be best for what applications. It's like,
Yep.
like that's how crazy deep that shit gets. So like that stuff didn't exist back then, not in the same way, you know. That was like 80s, 90s stuff and all that started happening, I think.
It's a really good transfer that you got of this too.
Blu-ray.
It's just so nice that it's just like I can barely tell that it's like 50s. You're saying, right?
1965, based on
60s. Either way.
It's based on 50s movies. There's quite a bit of damage to this, but like it's well taken care of. It's well transferred.
Yeah.
Unlike the Sicilian.
And also I think it does help that the actual cinematography of the movie itself is quite well too.
Well, also, I'm sure the fact that Mario Bava did it means that people have kept it. And meanwhile, no one gives a shit about Fernando Baldi's films, you know?
Uh-huh. They didn't put a cap on the end of that gun. On the handle. It's just probably a bunch of pipes, like, just welded together.
Probably. Sex noises.
So, in a random note, because they're burying them. So in Star Trek, there's a tradition of like putting you in like a coffin and just capsule and launching it into space.
Yeah.
I wonder how many is there at least one incident of one of those capsules running into like another ship and causing an accident? Because like you just launch your dead into space.
I bet you it probably wouldn't even damage the ship. It probably just bounces off and keeps going.
Probably.
The ship
but
probably
you can
didn't
only
even
hope.
notice it. The ship probably had no idea that there's like, oh, it's just some space debris, whatever. I'm sure they're hit by thousands of pieces of space debris. What's even worse is, what if it's like it's got automatic space debris detector, and it automatically phaser shoots things that are too big, and it just shoots corpses all the time? instead
Yeah.
of like just moving out of the way.
So
It's like,
I
oh
realized
man, we
this.
zapped
Like,
another corpse.
yeah. So in real thing, I just realized because the Star Trek has deflector shields,
Mm-hmm.
which are basically just like a light shielding that basically just deflects everything away. It's like basically a
Small
shield
things, yeah.
before the like after the shield, like so it protects the bulkhead from these kinds of things.
Correct.
It's not just so it's the thing
Literally,
is like
and
oh it wouldn't happen because the deflector shield basically just deflects
it
everything away.
deflects
That isn't
small things like that, like particles,
yeah.
and it's how the ship doesn't take damage while flying through space. Not even including the fact that it's got a shield on top of that,
Yeah.
There's the deflector shield. Because the thing about the shield is small things. Like if you have a shield, the shield up, you can get through. If if you have a life pod or some other thing, small things can still get through.
Usually they know the frequency is the
Yeah.
thing. There's actually a shield frequency, and usually friendly. You basically all your tech, like a ship, all their things are on the same frequency.
Right.
So you basically know how to shoot through your own shield. You know how to get things through your own shields. The only big thing is teleporters don't work through it for reasons.
Probably because of interference.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want
Oh,
to
that's a
be.
good
I
reverse
don't really want
shot.
to have my molecule shot through a electric cheese grater either. You know what I
Well,
mean?
you already been cheese grated already.
Yeah, you get shredded up, and then you don't want to get even shredded more through it.
Even more shredded.
What if pieces
Yeah.
don't make it through? Right? Like that's.
Oh, that guy has a bigger gun. Look at that thing. It's like a shoulder cannon. He's
Aliens
carrying
took
around.
that from this. Aliens ripped this off.
Look at that. I guess it's not a weapon. It's something.
It's a ship piece that they need that they got from the other ship.
Okay, I missed that
It was
in my
damaged on their ship.
commentary.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a handle on both sides. Oh no, it's a shoulder bracket. Okay, never mind. I thought there was like a hand grip on each side of like the thing.
That would have been great.
No, it was just a small shoulder bracket.
It's literally just an incomprehensible pile of parts that vaguely resembles a gun.
Yeah. The worst thing is, like I said, they didn't put a cap on the bottom of the front handle, so just like an open orifice. These need to put like a cap on it to like cap it off. You know, it's like set design. It went from a solid 8, now it's down to a 6 because they didn't put a cap on it.
I don't know about that.
Oh no, I'm just being facetious, but
A bit much. It's like a quarter. That's like it'd be like a quarter-star deduction, maybe at most.
see, you can just see that front gap has a hole in it.
Mm-hmm.
We found their ketchup.
Because it's ketchup. I'm pretty sure they made that was purposely out of focus. So like, oh fuck, it looks like ketchup.
Yeah, well, the problem is they showed other like ketchup scenes. So like on the bodies.
Like guys, you should have mixed it with a little bit of water, made it runny. Just saying. Add a little starch, make it a little bit thicker but runny. Like
Yeah.
you can use ketchup.
Probably put a little.
A little food coloring.
Yeah, a little extra food coloring, some starch water.
Yeah. We want to thin it out and then make it thicker in a different kind of way.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh no.
Were they supposed to be the grave markers? I couldn't tell.
I think so. I couldn't tell either. Yeah, I guess it would be.
It was in front of the thing.
Oh, dude,
so, yeah.
it's like a horror movie.
Yeah.
Rise from your grave.
Well, they have to come back as vampires. Otherwise, the title makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought there was originally going to be vampires on the planet, but they are the vampires.
Yep.
They are now actual Nazi vampires. encased
Manpires.
in can't. No, no, don't take it off. I want you to act in that the entire time. I want you to be vacuum sealed. Oh, the flavor seal's been broken. Now I'm gonna have to toss you out.
Plastic's not an oxygen barrier anyway.
Long-term oxygen barrier.
Well, not for storage anyway.
Yeah. I'm very confused on the number of crew that exists.
Those are
Because
the
you
people
like,
that died in the other.
yeah, but they couldn't but like, where's the rest of like? Okay, so it's kind of been established that there's more crew on this one ship, but their own crew. There's still only like 5 to 6 of them.
Dun, dun, dun.
Did they name him Mark Markey?
Mark Marcos?
Why are you hiding?
Because that guy was dead. And he's like, what the fuck?
No, it's a yellow insignia.
Yeah, some of their guys
He-
died too. They buried their guys. They went to go back to the enemy ship or the other
Oh,
ship,
oh,
and all
oh,
the
oh,
corpses
oh.
were
You're right.
missing.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So this is why they're like, he's like, what the fuck? I mean, I'd be weirded out if you started walking around after dying. I'm like, what
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck?
Like, damn this costume! It's like you have to be dead to be able to take the collar off. Only in death does
That
the collar.
That allows you to easily tell who's who now. Also,
Yeah.
the one without the collar is the zombie, the vampire. Excuse me. It's the other undead.
They really don't like that device, whatever it is. I thought it was just a like projector unit.
Oh, maybe he wasn't dead. Okay, I thought he was one of the dead guys. Apparently he's not. Jesus, I'm confused. Apparently. He's compelled to do it. Vampires make you do things. What? What does that make sense? That's like a non-answer I've ever heard one. Each one of us is our own worst enemy. Like, yeah, okay, that's a non-answer, buddy. Fuck, I'm dying of heat over here. Very warm outside. Oh, now the zombies or vampires. God damn it! Now the vampires rise from the grave.
Oh, I was really hoping you did like a turnaround jump scare.
Dun, dun, dun. I heard some shit, bro. Yeah, see? Yo, fuck, I heard something. Get over here. Hey, fuckface, get over here. I heard something.
The giant red button on the wrist.
I gotta let my cat out and use the restroom, so I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh no! Not that guy. But he's dead. Dun dun dun. God, that's an old soldering iron.
Ooh, look at that shot. That's a nice miniature shot.
Oh, there's been some funness. The zombie
You're
or
mostly off
vampire.
screen. Can you adjust your camera?
Oh,
Thank you, sir. Okay, what were you saying?
is that better?
Yeah.
Best position.
Yeah.
So the vampire jump scared the lady and then
Okay.
went back to the bed. So he was kind enough to like reset himself so no one would think she was sane.
Nice. Perfect.
Let's see. They showed a soldering iron that was basically dated this like pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
Obviously,
Just like
it was just
old.
like, wow. I saw that in my dad's like stuff he got from his dad, like old soldering iron.
So I just got this. We'll end up watching this at some point.
Give me a second. I'm in full screen. Lives again.
Dragon lives again.
Oh, the dragon lives again. Bruce Lee.
Yes.
Bruce Lee. Fake Bruce Lee movie.
Yes. This action comedy what the fuck fest took the Bruceploitation genre to delirious heights. Bruce Lung, he's in Kung Fu Hustle apparently, stars as Lee, who after his untimely death finds himself
Oh
stranded.
my god, is that just like a giant person? Sorry, giant skeleton.
Which is homaged in Alien, which is just influenced also. In case you're curious. So Bruce is trapped in the underworld.
Oh my god, the set design is just so. Sorry, I'm interrupting. I'm just goggling over like man. Sorry, go on. Sorry.
Bruce quickly runs afoul of a gang of extremely famous characters, but also strikes up a friendship with the world's most famous sailor man.
Oh my god, is this the one with Popeye?
It's got Popeye, Dirty Harry, The Godfather, One-Armed Swordsman, and Zatoichi.
Nice.
It's got like everybody, and yeah, it's limited to 125 pieces, so
yeah,
very limited. But we'll end up watching it in the show because it's bootleg basically. It'll never get an official release because copyright. But
copyright hell.
Funny story. The guy who released that is actually the director of one of my favorite independent films called Teddy Bomb, which I'd like to show you someday when I actually get it.
Oh yeah, that's the one you recommended to me after I said, "Have you seen Upgrade?"
Yes, because Upgrade is basically the same premise, but Teddy Bomb is way low budget and a few years prior.
Crazy.
It's really good though, and slightly different. It's not exactly the same, but you know.
Yeah. Ominous thing giving you directions that you have to do things for.
It's a teddy bear.
Yeah,
And
that's a teddy bear. That is a bomb!
It's a cyborg intelligence, and it's crazy. And it literally guts people, and yeah. Oh, and this is from Vinegar Syndrome.
I'm full screen, not full screen again.
Well, I'm not opening it yet. I am still trying to open the box.
Okay.
You've seen this movie too, so this is one you like and and one that I recommended to you or I showed you, and you fell in love with me. In love with it with me. Excuse me, not with me. With the movie. All right, here you go.
Context.
Here it comes.
One of these days, maybe.
Hell Comes to
Possibly.
Frogtown.
Oh my god, I love that movie so
But
much.
it's a split cover.
Oh,
It's not a split
that's
cover. It's a split cover.
that's some great shit.
And then the movie comes out.
Any kind of good special features on that?
All new special features. It comes with it's a newly scanned and restored in 4K.
Nice.
From its original interpositive audio commentary, which is from the previous edition. There's a video interview with Randall Frakes.
Oh my god,
video
there's so many
with Roddy
good
Piper.
sets in this movie.
I know,
Sorry.
right?
The
A bunch of interviews. Yeah,
nice.
It looks, I had the Arrow release also.
I love Frogtown. You randomly showed me it was like a random Piper movie, and I was just like,
Yeah, I'll hit you with a link with a pre-order for you can get the regular edition. Unless you want me to send you a link to get this edition.
send me both. I'll decide when it comes to it.
It's like $30 for this one edition. Oh my god! Of course, it's Hell Come to Frogtown, so of course I had to get it. I had to.
Yeah, no.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
I really can't wait for the Piper Fest because I just love the two movies that I know of him in are some of my favorite movies.
And we're not watching either of those, by the way. We're watching
I know,
6
that's why
other
I'm like,
movies he's done.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like I can't wait to see the other one, see what other gold exists for him.
I know one of them's not that great, but we're watching that one first.
Yeah.
We're watching the two not great ones, the reportedly not great ones. Two of them I know are classics of the so hilariously bad they're good movie genre, and then yeah. Oh.
They made a giant skeleton, dude. Chance.
I know.
Come on. They made a giant skeleton, and a completely
I know.
different full set.
Yeah.
Like,
And completely different outfits, by the way. Entirely, completely different
reasons.
wardrobe change.
Yeah.
Same materials, practically.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think these are like canvas, but still. I also got the Last Survivors of Earth Justice League trade from the Silver Age.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Anyway, that was my mail day.
I think it's just a one-room set, but they made a completely different set.
Interior and exterior for that set.
Yeah.
Still pretty impressive.
Oh my god. I'm like super psyched for like the smallest shit.
I know, right?
The other people will be like, why is he so excited about this? Like, because you don't understand these movies. You're lucky to get one good set out of them.
Yeah, and we had a bunch of good sets.
One great set, and we've had another great set, and a bunch of great. Look at that thing. They put goo on him. It's like this is not. It's a. No, skeleton guy. He was recording the exact same message you did.
It's the second skeleton they made too.
I will admit it might be the same skeleton, just moved.
Okay, fair enough.
Da-na-na-na-na. You found an axe. Oh no, it's a.
Gee, does it sound like the sonic screwdriver from Doctor Who?
Ish.
It's obviously just a fucking.
My only problem is it's not sized for the giant man. It's perfectly sized for you.
Right.
That's my one problem that I'm seeing.
You're thinking too hard. About a movie
the set guy
space
did a lot of great work.
vampires exist. That's all I'm saying. You don't need to think so hard about it. Oh no.
Pipe to the vent.
Wacky packages, Evil Ernie, gross out trading cards. Oh, Fan 4-stick trading cards. Street Fighter, their movie trading cards. Excellent. Then I got 2 packs of zombie Skittles.
What is this you're opening?
It's the Dinosaur Dracula Fun Pack.
Okay.
But I got two cool Burger King toys from Beetlejuice.
No, there's like. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember those.
They'll make pretty cool like shelf decorations. You know.
Yeah.
I love Dinosaur Dracula. It's one of my favorite things. It's basically a collection of like old toys and candy and stickers and shit. Every month. I've been doing it for like 3 years now, I think.
Cool.
Alright, now I'm done with my packaging and thinking back to the movie. Oh, shit! Okay, do they cut away? When do they reach the matte painting? Okay, nope, not yet. Holy fuck, that thing's a whole set. I thought it was going to be a matte painting and they're going to cut away.
Nope. Oh
It's
my
a whole
god,
fucking
you're right.
set, dude.
I mean, it's just a bunch of circles,
But
like
it doesn't
aligned.
matter, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Look at that. Oh, that looks so
Look,
good.
the exterior
You're right,
is
actually,
done.
that might be the same skeleton.
Yeah, I
It's
think
got
they
a
only
seated-
made one.
It's butt seated. It got a seated position, you see?
Yeah.
Man, look at the goo on the outside. The
Yeah,
aging.
it's so good.
Very well done.
It's
Not
so well done. He's dead. We've already established this, which we haven't established, but.
Man, Hell Comes to Frogtown today. I did not expect that.
The what?
I did not expect Hell Comes to Frogtown to come in today.
Oh, well,
I
cool.
expected, like,
I
Wednesday.
didn't expect my my monster to come in today. That was supposed to be
monster?
Thursday. Yeah, the
your
expansion
monster.
I got.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's supposed to be like Thursday. I was just like, haha, that's awesome.
Alright, where is my copy of Hell Comes to Frogtown? It's over there. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so now let me compare. God, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Sorry.
But, you know,
Sorry for the ASMR chat with the plastic, but opening up Frogtown real quick. I'm gonna compare the special features because I had the previous Blu-ray, which was this Region B locked limited edition from Arrow Video, limited to 1,000 pieces. I paid nearly $100 for this fucking thing. For this movie.
damn.
And then like a year later they re-released it without with less special features though.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still.
Still, I'm like, fuck you all the same. I like this. Like both covers are fine, but I like the one with the orange spine better. Excellent. Okay. I'm also a little annoyed with how offset this edge print is. Thick orange bar. It's like it's a big orange bar on the edge.
Oh, is it the edge of the case?
Yeah, it's the spine.
Okay.
The image doesn't go all the way to the edge there, for whatever reason.
Oh, yeah,
and
they
it
just
goes over this way. It's off-centered slightly.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. That's the way it is. It's a limited edition. Smells delicious. I thought it was gonna. I thought the bottom was gonna come off, and this was gonna be a separate slipcover, but no. All right, so. Okay, the new release.
Oh, they're dead, but still have consciousness.
Let's see here. DVD compare. DVD. Okay, Grappling Green Gargantua's got moved over.
What?
Timmy Armageddon got moved
Um,
over. Future Creator got moved over. Seen original trailer. Alright, so it's the same special features as Blu-ray, but it looks like there's a new commentary or a previously unreleased commentary. I don't think.
but you didn't establish they went through a medical exam. Ugh.
Wow. Alright. Yeah, it's all the same special features, but now there's a commentary. And I thought that was on the Anchor Bay DVD, but apparently it's not. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. They have a commentary that's from the DVD, which is not on the other Blu-ray. So I can actually retire my DVD completely.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I know, right? Pretty nuts. But Blu-ray's gonna get put into a box because I don't need this Blu-ray. I'm not gonna get rid of it because this Hell Comes to Frogtown. But I'm gonna move the booklet over the Vinegar Syndrome set. All this gets filed away. Ta-da! Now I have the most complete version of... Nice! That would be a nice jump scare for like 10. Now the most...
Well, the body isn't there, so she
Now,
was truthful in that.
with that limited edition Arrow booklet, I now have the most complete edition of Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Nice.
Boom.
Are you making those noises on your own?
Yeah, let me stop making those noises for you. He looks over and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I'm trying to do shit. Can you stop scannering things for 5 minutes? Man, that slip box is sexy as fuck. You know, if it weren't for that split box, I may have not bought this right away. Probably would have waited for a sale or something. Since it was basically everything I already had. I had the Anchor Bay DVD and the Arrow Blu-ray, and combined I had that as a complete edition. But now it's all on one disc. Finally. I'll stop babbling about it, sorry. I'm very excited to own it.
Well, no, it's a great movie. You know,
Understatement.
you know, yeah, I like it. But it's also one of those movies that like should have inspired like the reduxes of like the Fallout franchise, but I don't think it was ever actually listed as one.
Probably not. It should have been. I bet you there's probably one or two nods because somebody in the design team probably saw it. But, you know. Bum-ba-bow. Bum-ba-bow.
You know, for the fact that this planet wants that meteor destroyer destroyed, or meteor deflector, or whatever the fuck it was called, you'd think you guys would have put like a guard on it. You know what I mean?
I did. They said someone would watch it at all times.
Which was not there.
I think the problem was the guard was that people were being infected without their knowledge. So I think the guard was, you know, what the fuck? That was cool. Oh.
Dun dun dun.
fight to survive. Kumite, kumite, kumite. That's what we should do. We should do a fighting tournament movie song sometime.
That'd be fun.
Maybe. Maybe it'd be grueling. If I see one more spin kick, I'm gonna just throw up. I'm gonna get that best of the best 1 through 4 collection. Maybe we'll do that as one marathon. Jesus Christ, repeat the thing he said to you. Immediately after he said it to you.
Yeah, I know. I love it how he has to...
They're probably asking actual legitimate questions that just mean dubbed over inane bullshit.
Yeah. Love how he's holding in the effect, like the gut effect, because it's like just placed there.
Yeah.
With his hand, because keeps having his hand over his chest. Because he like showed, like he did the show me of the like his gut.
Well, I guess that's your answer then.
Yeah. Well, I now don't have any idea why they needed the meteor destroyer or whatever it was.
To keep the meteor from hitting them, meteorites from randomly hitting them. But I think it was affecting their possession or whatever.
Kill yourselves on the planet. Done. They're a race of psychic vampires that will take over our planet.
And now I can't wait to show you.
So instead of honorably sacrificing yourself, you're gonna like try and win. Like
that was actually a cool locking mechanism. You have to put the things at the right spot on the door and bring them together at a certain point and open the door. That was a really cool way of doing a lock.
Yeah.
I bet you can really do that too. Put a magnet and you just slide it into your bolt.
Yeah, the problem is it'd be hard to reset it. Because unless, I mean, I guess there's probably some ways to.
What if there's a little hook?
Like have some.
When you close the door, it pushes the lock. It's just gotta be a real simple mechanical movement to push the locks back in place. And some gears, right? That's what I was thinking. Oh, there's that split between miniature and people again. A motherfucking order. So motherfucking do it. Motherfucker.
Oh, they needed their own meteor projector to basically use their ship to leave.
Hmm.
I got it now.
We're waking our way to a miniature. Do 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 do. Surprising it split their pants. The materials.
Yeah, right.
Oh, her pants are splitting at the top there. I spoke too soon. It's like coming apart there. You can't go alone, Mark. It's not safe. Oh. Oh yeah. This is a Blu-ray. BDR. I have to rip this to save its life. I wonder how it looks. I bought it sight unseen. Because it's probably never going to get an official release. Because it's got fucking Dirty Harry and The Exorcist and One-Armed Swordsman and Manuel and... Oh, the Man with No Name's in it too, from Sergio Leone's stuff.
Nice.
And Dracula. I forgot about Dracula. Oh, gore in the face. Face gore. Rip. Rip your brother. Rip them pepperonis. Oh, too far. There you go. Bum bum bum. Man, they even had two pieces of glass in the fucking observation window. Like it's like that's an
Well,
attention
it's
to
on
detail.
most of the bulkhead. Oh, it's actually most of the doors.
Yeah, it's like
Are
that's
these
a
like 1.5 foot thick doors?
attention into detail, man. Weep weep whoop weep whoop weep weep weep. Can't you just unplug it like the other guy? I need your tool.
It is. No,
Kobe?
you have lost.
Kobe? Oh. His name's Toby, but Kobe? Nice. Star Trek fight noise.
Yeah, right. Lady, I really hope you're disconnecting the meter rejector as they're fighting.
Nope. She's been awesome. Fuck! Right in the legs! Oh, space vampires look badass, dude. Yeah, yeah. Roll around in a rock field, yeah. We're on the beach, apparently. Oh no! No, no! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Oh no! Oh no! Ah! That was a quick, violent zoom in. Wah, 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 wah. I don't know what to expect from Sinbad. I expect some cheesiness. And at least one time, Luke recognizes he's gonna be a strong man and lift something heavy. Push something heavy over. Pew pew! Pew pew! Oh no! Oh
You know,
no!
I think those things actually do spurt fire of some kind. They do
Yeah.
something.
There's definitely some fire coming out of the front tip of it, yeah. From the practical prop. Yep. Close the penis hole. Retract penis. Reverse poop. Time to go.
Oh, it's underwater. That's cool.
Oh yeah, that's how they're doing it, right?
Like you can see the air bubbles kind of going upwards.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, how's it going, noise pollution? We're wrapping up Planet of the Vampires here, but we'll be doing Sinbad of the Seven Seas next. Starring Lou Ferrigno. It's a Canon Films film, too, so you know it's going to be cheesy and fun. Have you had any hiccups, by the way?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so solid state is definitely the answer for large files. For
Yeah.
large video files.
Yeah. It just means I have to go and
I will
invest in a new drive.
And I will note until then to send you DVD copies of
Yeah.
stuff when I can. Unfortunately, this is all Blu-ray only. I also captured them quite a while ago. Oh. Gee, you're not who everyone thinks you are you? Neither is she? I bet you they did escape, didn't they?
Probably.
Hello, aliens. Literally the scene where here comes Space Vampire.
My only problem is like if it's gonna be revealed that, then I'm just like, how did that? When did this happen?
Oh, he sees his reflection. That's kind of cool. Boom, boom. Do do do. Boom, 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 do do.
It's gonna be like he was controlled the whole time, because he's like at the beginning he was the only one that wasn't able to like fight it off, or was automatically fighting it off.
Good catch. I didn't think about that.
But then if he was, he should have let it. He was the one that helped everyone fight it off on his ship.
Oh, she's totally possessed too. See how she's like pale?
Yeah.
She's acting weird. Oh. Are our suspicions confirmed? Ah, there it is. tell me what to do, Dad.
Yeah, right.
Oh, shit. Close the door and lock it. Unplug the meteor deflector.
Yeah.
It's right there in the foreground. Oh, you're gonna bash it. Yeah, fuck you. You're never gonna use it again. Oh no. He sacrificed himself for our good, so that our world wasn't taken over. Wow, it was pretty brutal though.
Yeah, that was good.
Whoa, whoa.
Dun dun dun.
They weren't even from the astronauts. Weren't even from Earth. That's the joke of it all. They weren't even the people that were going to the vampire planet, by the way. That's the best part. The whole time it was from another alien species.
Yeah.
You just pushed a random button. Don't tell me that. Stock footage of New York. I love that ending.
See, my problem is the ending's fine, but they do nothing to establish those two getting taken over.
I think it's implied that they were always taken over. Because it's kind of implied that that Mark himself, the captain's always been that way, and that's the reason why they're going there to begin with.
Well, my only problem is like if that was the case, then it doesn't make sense like that middle bit when they like got onto the planet, Mark like fighting them off. Like I'm saying, there was no like it was a very deep like two factions maybe working against each other.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
It's not explicitly stated. There's a lot of vagaries in the script because it's not really the point.
Okay, that is working. Delete vampire planet.
All right.
Start downloading the last one. Download. Download anyway.
Oh my god. The score on the menu is amazing. Synth music.
On Sinbad?
Yeah.
Alright. Bathroom and water break.
Yep. Alright, let's see here. Be right back, guys.